Hello, this is H. Victoria Hogro Atkerson, and Happy New Year. I hope you guys got a chance to see my New Year's video to say Happy New Year to all of you. I tried to include everyone who had helped me during the year in selling my books, because as I travel from place to place, I have these wonderful support relatives and friends who come out and help me do this. And it's wonderful because it gives me strength and energy and enthusiasm for my own work. So I really appreciate each and every one of them who come out and help me, even if they just show up to say hey or bring some water or whatever. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. So I want to say thank you in person. Well, electronically, here I am saying thank you to all you guys for helping me out. I mean, it's been a wonderful year, and the word's getting out, because this is the first time I've heard people come up to me and say, I read your book, I love your book. And to me, that's a reward. So, which is going to lead me into the next question, because we're going to spend this week talking about what you want to hear. So the next question that I had was, someone wanted to know, what do I enjoy most about being a writer? And that's relatively easy to do, because I like the writing process. I love being able to sit in a room, whether it's with a computer, a pen, paper, pad, a laptop. I mean, it just doesn't matter. A tablet, whatever. It could be crayons. I don't care. But I love the writing process. I love developing stories, and I love using my imagination to create spaces and times and people that don't exist. It's heaven on earth, guys. And I invite you to join me if you think this is something that you would love to do. It's a special gift, I think, and it's a special exercise that most people don't even realize they are capable of. But I'm here to tell you, if you're a good storyteller, you're probably a good writer. So give it a try. Now, what I enjoy most, like I said, I enjoy the writing, and I enjoy the writing process. And the magic takes place in that milieu. So it's an interesting thing. I don't mind what someone says, it's a very lonely occupation. I don't mind that, because I never feel like I'm alone. And as a matter of fact, my mother always told me, you're never alone. God is always with you. So I never felt lonely a day in my life, thank God. And simply because I'm from a huge family. So being alone was not a concept that I even got accustomed to thinking about, because I can always pick up the phone and talk to a brother or a sister or a relative. I mean, it's just wonderful. I was born in my own tribe. We have my mother had 9 children, so we have a huge family. And those children had children, so I'm very lucky that way. So I love the writing process. And one of the things that I have learned to love since I've been going out on the road is listening to what readers think of the stories that I've written, because sometimes they see things that are totally different than I do. They tell me about characters and their characteristics, which are completely different from what I think, and to me that's fantastic. Now, I had one woman to ask me, I'm trying to think of the name of the character that she was referring to. Oh, I know, it's a character in Buttermilk Bottom. And I think it was one of our love dogs, wanted to know if she could have the phone number for this character. And I was like, no, that's not possible. But anyway, that is something that I'm not able to do for you. But she saw that character. She really loved the character. She said, I need Cameron's phone number. I'm like, no, I can't give you that. I can give you something else, but I can't give you that. And I won't tell you what I told her, but anyway, it's really cute. So I do love to hear what people say about my books. And I also love to encourage other people to write, because I teach writing, and that's one of the things. I do it with children, and I also have a youth group that I work with, one at a correctional facility, one at the library, and then I do it also, just in my community. So it's a wonderful profession, and I'm grateful. I'm really grateful that I can do that. Okay, now we were talking about characters before, how characters lead stories, and I just wanted to make one point. Even though you do a character study on, and you know as a writer what and who you're writing about, a lot of times you don't want to reveal all of that in your writing. Sometimes you want to hold that back and let the reader imagine who and what that person looks like, or what clothes they may be wearing. You may say he's sharply dressed, but you don't want to describe everything about him. You just want to just lend that little information out. You want him to be able to create that in his mind. So it's very important. And it's one of the things I like about when I do the covers on books. I like them to be as general as possible, because I think the person who's reading it has created their own images. Because what's beautiful and handsome to me may not be handsome to anybody else. So we want to leave something for the imagination. So when you're editing, you may want to edit out some of your details. And just think about it. I think it's a really good tool. To remove writing is just as important as leaving some parts of your writing in. So that's it. So, gosh, it's been a short one, and we're at the end of our time. So I want to remind you, go to my website, which I forgot to mention the last time, www.hvictoriahalgroatkerson.com, and take a look at my latest book, which is Buttermilk Bottom. Now, you can also go to Kindle or Barnes & Nobles to get my books. And like I said, you can get them at any bookstore if you ask them to order them. Okay, so do me that favor. Tell them to put them on their bookshelves. That'll help me out a lot. And also, I wanted to just remind you to push your like button on this channel and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, okay? You take care. This is going to be a wonderful year. I didn't make any resolutions because I don't usually keep them, so I save myself the frustration and the whatever. But anyway, I expect to have a wonderful year, and I'm going to try to live up to, you know, all the good things that life has to offer. So, love to you. Love someone special. God bless.